I started playing sport. And before I started playing sport, how did it come my life? My mother, she has been a national basketball gold medalist. And that is how, I started basically getting inclined towards sports, because during her times, during the, say, 70s or 80s, there were not many opportunities for sports people. We are Jain Marwadis, so coming from a very conservative family, girls were not allowed to play sport. Battling all the odds, my mother, उन्होंने बास्केटबॉल में नेशनल लेवल तक अपना नाम किया, गोल्ड मेडल उन्होंने मिलाया. बट काफी चीजें उनके लाइफ में जो अधूरी थी, वो चाइल्ड, शी एक्सपेक्टेड दैट आई वुड अचीव दैट. शी वांटेड मी टू बी प्ले सम स्पोर्ट, एक्टिवली इन्वॉल्वड, एंड अगेन इन द लॉन्गर रन प्ले फॉर इंडिया and represent our country and win laurels for our country. So that is how it all started. I was exposed to multiple sports, जैसे basketball है, gymnastics है. So gymnastics is the foundation of all sports, because उसमें अपनी agility, flexibility, ये सारी चीजें develop होती है, stamina. So I think that is the base for all sports, and that is how my mother started. So in those times, say you may say around 90-91, she had that vision to how an athlete should be developed in sports. Wow. And that is how all it started.
Awesome. So your mother is national basketball gold medalist.
Yes.
Wow. I would like to something hear more about your mother as well. I mean, you already told me in brief, but then, so she used to, in which year, like, she won this gold medal for the basketball, right?
She was 6 times national champion, 6 times gold medalist in basketball. So that must be, say, around 75 to 80 she must have participated. Coming from a Marwadi family, there was a time she was selected for the Asia camp. It was a big camp, a long duration camp, or because she was a female, in those days girls were not really allowed to travel far, stay out of the house for long days. So she didn't get the chance to go there, and then she missed out on that. And then she decided that she wants to do something in sports. And later on, when I was born, she sought to fulfill her dream through us, through my brother, my younger brother. We started with gymnastics, and then during my school days, one of our principals, she just introduced a concept called extracurricular activity. So that was not prevalent. आज हम देखते हैं सारे स्कूलों में बहुत सारे स्पोर्ट्स खेले जाते हैं, या आर्ट एंड क्राफ्ट, सिंगिंग, म्यूजिक, डांसिंग, ये सारी एक्टिविटीज होती है. बट वो टाइम, आई वुड से ड्यूरिंग द 89-90 के टाइम में ये कुछ नहीं था. इट वाज जस्ट स्कूल.
यस.
तब रोलर स्केटिंग स्पोर्ट में मैंने फर्स्ट टाइम खुद को इंट्रोड्यूस किया. इट वाज जस्ट नियर टू माय हाउस, सो वेरी कन्वीनियंट फॉर माय मॉम टू ड्रॉप मी देयर. एंड इनिशियल ईयर शी यूज्ड टू कम एंड टाई माय स्केट्स, because I couldn't tie the shoelaces and all. And it was so early that time. I was just 5-6 years old, and that is how I started.
Okay.
So those were the early days, and slowly I started developing my interest in roller skating. I played a couple of local tournaments. I started going into so there are different disciplines in roller skating. Artistic skating होता है, जो figure skating बोलते हैं, जो dance होता है skate पे.
Okay.
Music के ऊपर जो performance होते हैं, तो उसको figure skating कहते हैं, वो एक होता है. Then we have speed skating, roller hockey होता है. तो मैंने ये सारी चीजें try की, all these three things.
Okay.
But later on I found that my interest was more in speed skating. धीरे जाके I started winning district levels, state level tournaments. But then I realized that, coming from a very Jain community, the diet which we used to have was all vegetarian diet. So या फिर हमारा strength जो है, naturally we used to have less stamina and endurance. So then I thought, why not play some other sport to support this sport. So I started playing basketball during that time, and my mom recently had developed ground near our society. So our society had a very vacant, एक बहुत पुरानी जगह ऐसे ही पड़ी थी जहाँ पे बहुत कचरा लोग डालते थे. तो मेरी मदर ने वहाँ पे एफर्ट्स लगा के सब लोगों को कन्विंस करके वहाँ पे उन्होंने अपने पैसों से एक बास्केटबॉल कोर्ट बनवाया. और for the community. So and for in that time 94-95 में she got a Rajiv Gandhi पुरस्कार also for that project. और वहाँ से then I started, घर के पास ही था, तो I got an opportunity to practice regularly. I got into basketball also. Wow. I was fortunate enough कि मैंने state level तक gold medal लिया basketball में. So that was how it happened, and later on I was also pursuing skating side by side. मेरा stamina अच्छा हो गया because I was playing basketball as well. Okay. I got selected for the World Championships का camp, हमारा जो होता है selection camp. Okay. तो वहाँ पे मेरा selection हुआ, और
Wow.
वो करते करते इंडिया के लिए खेलने का अवसर आया 2003
Awesome.
में।
2003, yes, Venezuela. Awesome.
हाँ,
Wow.